Hi guys, I'm Nis, I'm the video editor. Frank and Elias couldn't be here today because our photographer Theis is out traveling. As weird as that sounds, but he's in Greenland, which is part of Denmark, so you're allowed to go there. So this is Saturday morning, which is as good a time as any to start drinking. But I think we should just get into it, and I hope you will enjoy this box. First up is the Hop Opera. It's a double New England IPA with Cascade. I'm using Frank's cheat sheet here. Cascade, Simcoe and Mosaic hops. I think that this is right up my alley. Let's see. It's nice. This is something that I could drink a lot of. It's really good. It's just the way I like it. Hazy, has a nice bitterness. I'm not big on the dark beers, but don't worry. I saw that there are a lot of dark beers for all you dark beer lovers. We'll get to that later. But it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so we'll start with this at 9%. So another morning beer is this one, which is the collaboration between Mikkeller and Bryggeri, which is a Guldøl, which I think is what's called a premium lager. And this is traditionally in Denmark for when kids want to get drunk fast, or adults. That's definitely the smell of getting drunk outside in the summer as a teen. And Krankerup, they grow their own barley, so they supplied that for this beers. Yeah. This is for when festivals start opening up again. And I mean, you can't wait that long, obviously, but if you could go to Roskilde or whatever the local festival is where you live, you should be drinking something like this. It's just refreshing. You could drink a lot of this, or I could. This beer, or actually more this series of beers, is also one of my favorites, but it's one of the beers that I've been hard-pressed to push on friends. And I'm talking about the Spontan series. This is the Spontan Lingonberry. I like it, but I understand why some people aren't that into sour beers. It's an acquired taste. It's really fresh and it doesn't seem that fruity actually. This month you're getting 3 beers from Warpix, all of them brewed in Kødbyen in Copenhagen. And the first one is Classic, which is Vienna Lager at 4.5 ABV. Smells really nice. Has a little caramel taste. It's got a nice, clear, crisp taste. It hasn't got a lot of punch, but it's just really well balanced. Very nice. The next Warpix beer is Dusty Punter, which is Czech Pils at 5 ABV. And this is my favorite kind of beer if I'm just thirsty. It's really nice, very clean. I know that Mikkel loves this too, and he's been pushing a Year of the Pils.
I got the thrills for the pills.
The last of the Warpix beers is Nashville Skyline, and it's a double IPA. Yeah, this is what I would have at Warpix, which I really miss. I mean, this would go great with some barbecue, and I can't make it at home. I tried making a brisket last week. It was a disaster, so I can't wait for Warpix to open back up. I would recommend you pair this with staying inside and rewatching The Office. This is my favorite so far. If it weren't 9 o'clock, I would finish the rest of it right now. All right, we're getting to the point that I know some of you have been looking for. This is where the dark beers come in. The first one is Sureki, which is a Greek dessert pastry. And this is an imperial stout at 12% ABV. And it's brewed with mastique, which is a sort of sap, I believe, malep, cardamom, white chocolate, hazelnut praline, and vanilla. All in order to get the flavors of the famous Greek dessert, Sureki. Yeah, it's really heavy. Doesn't smell so sweet. Wow, that's a lot of flavor. It's heavy both in alcohol and in taste. You can really taste the cardamom, and I wouldn't have guessed that worked, but it kind of does actually. This is from Seven Island Brewery. You've had some of their stuff before, I believe. They do a lot of good stuff. Even though I said I usually don't like the dark beers, I really like this. But when I've had like half a glass, I'm done. So for me, this would be a share beer. All right, and now we have a breakfast stout from Funky Fluid. It has lots of coffee and a lot of maple syrup. Since this is a breakfast stout, you could use your old coffee mug if you still have it. This will always also help with any Zoom calls you might have. Oh, that's sweet. The more you drink it, the more you can really taste the coffee. It's actually really well balanced. Okay, so this is the beer that I was looking the most forward to. It's Pantao 2020. I think this is blend 2 or 3 maybe. It's been aged 12 to 36 months. And I think that Bauhaven just makes amazing beers. I really like them. And this is the Danish Wild Ale with white Saturn peaches. Not that sour and a lot of peach taste. This is really, really good. I'm just guessing here, but I think that Frank and Elias would describe this as great. It's not at all overpowering, like some fruit beers can be. This is just so great. Drinking this chilled outside when the weather's a little better, I'd love it. That's all, guys. So these ones were my favorites. I hope you enjoy the rest, and I promise that next month Theis will be back, Frank and Elias will be back. They will rate the beers good and great, and they will say next up, just like we're used to. Have a great February.